We are live, and Mr. S is happy. Wish granted. I don't know, like personally I think this corner is relatively, I don't know, it's not a very photogenic spot if you ask me. But yeah, I guess everybody has different tastes. But I wouldn't really take a Spice Girls group photo in front of this street crossing. Actually, I just had a portrait shoot just now that I finished here in Shinjuku. That's why I'm here today. And we didn't take any shots around here, not in this crossing. But anyway, now we are here, and I am here, and you are here, so let's walk. So yeah, the reason why I started here is because one of my loyal viewers asked me to do so. And if anyone else, or if you have any other requests of areas that you want me to show today, feel free to let me know in the chat. I don't really have a plan for today's walk, so I am really open for suggestions. Wow, I can hardly speak today. But yeah, it's been a while since I was in Shinjuku last time. I used to go here all the time before the pandemic struck, but now it's like it's an area that I usually try to avoid. Get lost in Shinjuku station. I think the 4G LTE signal would also get lost with me down there, so that would not be a very good viewing experience. And then also, I actually know Shinjuku station very, very well, so I'd never get lost there. But the station itself is pretty cool. I might pass through some parts of it later. Yeah, I'm thinking I can show you a place that I actually did go to during this photo shoot just a little while ago, which is a pretty nice little shrine not too far from here. So let me start by showing you that place, and I will be very happy to take any requests in the chat in the meantime. Cats Islands, Aogashima. I would love to stream from there as well, hopefully one day. But yeah, I don't have time to go there during this stream. Weather updates, of course, my friends. You're always so curious about the weather. It's very comfortable today. I'm back in short sleeves and shorts and my good old trusty, somewhat filthy sneakers. So it's 23 degrees and pretty clear. 79% humidity, light wind. Are the shorts pink? Indeed they are. They are very pink, my shorts. Or not very pink, average pink, somewhat pink. Cone watch. I have some cones for you. Just chilling on the street. I think now people are starting to leave their jobs, especially those who started early. But yeah, it's still, I would say, the main rush hour hasn't really started yet. It's gonna be way busier in an hour. Did I see a super chat, or yes, thank you, S. Thank you very much. Biggest question, were they always pink? Yeah, these shorts were always pink, yes. No laundry accident. And yes, it was a single person photo shoot today. It was a lot of fun. I haven't done many photo shoots recently, and especially not with people like today. It was a girl who is an aspiring actress, so she's quite comfortable in front of the camera. So that was a lot of fun. It's always enjoyable to shoot people who you can feel enjoy being photographed. Most of my clients don't. Most people get quite uncomfortable in front of the camera. So, oh, thank you, Unicorn Joe. Thank you very much. How do you even pronounce? Yeah, so that's weird. That the name of that shopping mall, right? It's actually pronounced Marui. Marui means like circle or round. So that circle, yeah, I don't know. I still don't really get it. But the place is pronounced Marui, not oi oi as most Westerners seem to think it is called. Yeah, oi oi. Sure, you will. I'll be happy to do a photo shoot when you come to Japan. Yeah, it does sound rather British. Oi, oi. Approaching Hanazono Jinja, which is this nice little shrine over here. It's a super comfortable day today. This is kind of close to perfect as you get in this city, I would say. Let's see, can I cross here? Yes. This is one of the most photogenic streets in Shinjuku once it gets dark. In this light it looks kind of bland, but at night this place is really pretty. So here's one of the places we went for the photo shoot, and one of the hidden little spots here in Shinjuku. One thing I really like about this part of town, especially as a photographer, is that you have such a incredible mix of different environments very, very close to each other. So you can like, now we just did a 90-minute photo shoot and we got like everything from, you know, skyscrapers and business districts to some parks, and then this shrine, and then a few shady drinking alleys as well. So that's a really really interesting thing about Shinjuku, I think. I mean, it goes for many other neighborhoods in Tokyo as well, but I think I feel that those contrasts are the strongest around here. Will you buy a beer? Probably. What's the name of this shrine? It's called Hanazono Jinja. Hanazono Jinja. So yeah, around here it's very quiet. I don't know if they're building or like putting apart something here. Maybe some local festival or something's gonna happen soon. So yeah, we did a few shots in this tunnel as well. It's quite photogenic. It's a bit of a mess, and there are plenty of cones around here. Yes, there totally are many cones here now. Yeah, I think it's just some regular upkeep or maintenance going on here. It's a little bit similar to Hiei Shrine, yeah. Maybe you could say that. I mean, most shrines share a lot of similar features. Yeah, we have cones guarding everything at these shrines today. Look. Cones everywhere. Cones everywhere. So that we can feel very safe when we worship. I'm Japanese, but I often watch your videos. ありがとうございます。面白いですか？日本人の目線向け。日本人の目線からこういう動画面白いですか？ It's very quiet around here, yeah. So do you have any requests where I should be heading after this? I was thinking around the busier parts of Shinjuku, maybe a bit around Shinjuku station, and then the west side of the station where all the camera shops and electronic stores are. That's my plan, but I am all ears. Shake Shack. Hi, by the way, do you use a pocket Wi-Fi? I heard it was difficult to find a provider with good speeds. Yes, I am using a SoftBank pocket Wi-Fi, which generally works very well. I'm looking forward to, once 5G gets a bit more widespread, I think that will be the way forward for live streaming, but for now, yeah. Maybe towards Shinjuku Central Park. Yeah, I can walk all the way over there, absolutely. I can do that. Yeah, it's too bad I can't film inside the shops. But yeah, I just prefer to play it safe, don't get myself into trouble, so that's why I'm not filming inside of shops. Oh no, let's not cross here, by the way. Let's cross later, further down the street. Any news on the Olympics? Not really, other than that they seem to be talking more and more about doing some sort of simplified Olympics with fewer spectators, or you know, it's still kind of vague, but I think it's pretty obvious that they can't hold it just like a regular Olympics anymore. Down here is Kabukicho, shady area, aka the biggest red light district in Tokyo. Yeah, full-size truck on these streets could be a bit problematic. If I've been to hostess club, not really hostess club. I've been, or yeah, once, for a story I was writing about that culture. I actually had a friend who was working extra at a hostess bar, so I asked her if I could join, and if she could get permission for me to shoot at that place where she worked. And surprisingly, the owner and the regular clients allowed me to come. So yeah, I've been to that one, but I wouldn't really, I mean, it was like kind of a hostess bar, but not like this stereotypical one that most people think of when they hear hostess bars. It was more like I think more like, I don't know, it was not so gorgeous. It was kind of plain place, but the concept was the same, that basically young girls serving older men alcohol for you know, and socializing with them. But yeah, it was not as interesting as I had hoped, and I know that there are way more kind of extravagant kind of hostess bars. That hotel looks like a barcode, yeah. Yeah, Godzilla. You saw it, right? I'm actually holding the gimbal a little bit above my own head right now, because otherwise you would just see people's backs. Blue hour, yeah, that's usually what this time of the day is called, when the sky is still blue. After sunset, but yeah, when the sky is still blue. Overpass overlooking Sampo building. Not sure where that is. So a lot of homeless people here, and I prefer not to film them. Over here, but I think we're back now. Or are we? Are we back? Yeah, we are. Okay, good. So I will head down to the overpass down here. I'm not sure if that's the one someone asked me about, but I'll go there anyway because the view from there is so nice. Oh, that's the one you meant. Okay, great. This building reminds you of the PS5 design. Yeah, I can kind of get that. It does indeed. It does. Yeah, that building is way older than the PS5, that's for sure. These are some of the oldest high-rise buildings. I think some of the oldest high-rise buildings that are still standing in Tokyo, actually. Hard to believe that they're so old. Kari-san, arigatou gozaimasu. You used to work in Tokyo about 5 years ago, but now you live in rural Japan. Yeah, rural Japan is very nice though, but yeah, I'm sure I would miss Tokyo a lot if I were to move to somewhere rural. At least this lively streets and all the colorful lights, especially as a photographer. It's just such a nice place to be. So I keep coming back to this bridge in my streams, but it's just because it's such a nice place. ラーメンは好きですか？はい、好きです。とても美味しいです。そんなによく食べないけど、ちょっと体に悪いので、Let's see. Can I actually? Okay. Amateur mistake. We should remove the lens cap. Let's see if I can do this. It's a bit difficult. Again, makes me wish I had that third arm. And let's see, something like that maybe. Yeah, if I'm gonna do like this kind of photo tour live streams, then I need to figure out a better way to to set that up. Paloma, yes, Paloma here, right? That's the Paloma sign. I see. I don't even know what is Paloma. What kind of company is it? I don't know it. Burst mode, I usually have it on kind of mid-level, like not the full speed burst, but around 3 frames per second when I do portrait shoots. I don't really need more than that, especially now with the 47 megapixels or whatever it is. It just eats up memory card space. Paloma is a gas appliance manufacturer. I see. Is it possible to get a work visa as a photographer? Will you need to get a company to sponsor you? I think it's possible. If you can prove that you have a stable source of income, you can do it, even if you're self-employed. May not be easy, but it's not impossible. I mean, I got visas as a self-employed for many years. Not anymore though, but it's definitely possible. But when I did it, I did it as a journalist, not a photographer, but should more or less be the same procedure. Photographer is artist visa? No, I had a journalist visa. If you're a photographer, maybe it would classify under artist visa. I'm not sure. Let's see, what else did you say here? Gas機械。なるほど。丸の内に行きましたか？ライブで行ったことないと思います、実は。最近ではあの辺あんまり行ってない。でも東京駅の反対側何でしたっけ、日本橋の方は行きましたけど、多分丸の内はまだよく覚えてない、実は。すいません。でももしかして行ってない、まだ。Just need to show my favorite neon sign in all of Shinjuku. It's just, this one is awesome. Thing that I don't like is that when I zoom in, it's always a struggle to zoom back out. There we go. Yes, it's a karaoke. And yes, look at these illuminated cones. They're definitely socially distancing. 日本の気温はどうですか？今はね、今はね、20ちょっと、23度かな？何度でしたっけ？そうね、23度。So up here is the Nikon Service Center S. I'm sure you would enjoy a visit there. I think they have most of the Nikon lenses on display, and of course all the contemporary camera bodies as well, so you can play around with them. 涼しいですね。涼しい。まあちょうどいい今。Yeah, it is cool that we can get this kind of image quality with mobile phones these days. It's seriously not really necessary to have anything else to produce a YouTube channel these days. 新宿かな？そうです。これは新宿です。Aokigahara Forest. Yeah, it's far away. I have no plans on going there. Could you do a recorded tour of that Nikon place? I think getting permission is gonna be very difficult and very time consuming. In general, like getting permissions here is extremely complicated, and especially if you're just like me, just a YouTuber, like just a nobody, they would not be interested in doing anything like that. Maybe if it was like, you know, an international broadcasting TV channel or something like that, but a YouTube channel like with 43,000 subscribers, they won't be interested. Yeah, more than 400 viewers. Very nice. Shinjuku is always popular, and for good reasons. I mean, it's such a scenic area. Let's go down here. Is it already dark there? Yeah, pretty much. Pretty dark, yeah. Show us Olympic Stadium. That's far from here. Too far for today. Besides, that area is super boring, so I don't think I will go there anytime soon. Any plan to go to the countryside? Absolutely. You will have countryside coming up in 2 days. Shinjuku 駅ですか？そうですね。これは新宿駅です。この辺。Countryside. Yeah, let's see. Handsome boy. So yeah, countryside streaming, who knows? Will it work? Maybe, maybe not. It's worth a shot. If it doesn't work, then しょうがない. Oh, Pim, you dislike... Oh, look at this place. This is new. I haven't seen this before. appropriately socially distanced beer market. Very nice. So Pim, you don't like Shinjuku. Why is that? 屋台だ. Gotta get a beer here. Yeah, that is correct. Should I get myself a beer? Here we get a nice view of this beautiful building. Nah, underground mall. I think reception will be very bad, and also it's pretty boring down there. Let's go to the Photoshop district. I'm happy with the convenience store beers actually. Modo 学園本当にかっこいい。そうですね、かっこいいですよね。僕もこの建物すごい気になる。あ、5年前毎日のような歩いた道だ。あ、そうなんだ。あ、Thank you Jenny. Thank you for the beer money. Thank you very much. あ、そうなんだ。この辺に働いてましたか？いいね。なんか新宿で仕事するのはちょっとなんかわかんない。なんかちょっとかっこいいイメージ。Oh yeah, we have some green cones coming up. Is it compulsory for Japanese to wear a mask? No, it's not. There's no rule or anything about it. It's just that people here have common sense and do what they can to kind of prevent this virus from spreading. So, green cones. It says dangerous. Entry forbidden. I wonder exactly what kind of danger there is. So here we go, Yodoboshi. This area is also very pretty at night. Numazuko. I should check it out. Where is it? コーンが気になりますか？そうですね。いや、日本語でコーンとトウモロコシは同じ発音ですけど、英語では全然違う。なんか書き方も違います。コーンとコーン、ですから日本ではね、コーンはなんかちょっと使いすぎると思います。どこでもいっぱいコーンのあるので、それはちょっと面白いと思います。例えばこのコーン、本当に必要ですか？何のためにやりますか？そして毎日、ストリームの時はなんか面白いなんか意味がないコーンが見つかったらちょっと面白いと思います。So when you asked me about the big camera, I instinctively thought about this spot here. To me, this is a way more interesting photo spot. Especially if I could just get it a bit wider, but this is as wide as it gets. But yeah, I think this part of Shinjuku looks more interesting than where I started this walk. Closing kissing scene for Lost in Translation. Yeah, makes sense. Have you thought about that clip-on lens that gives you a wider angle? Not really, but maybe. It's such a bummer because the camera actually, I mean, my phone actually has a very wide lens, but for some reason I can't use that with YouTube streaming. So hopefully they will sort that out in a later updates, but no. Yeah, Oneplus Pro has wide lens, but yeah, we can only use the standard lens when streaming.ガヤガヤって意味ちょっとわかりません。説明できますか？Yeah, this is as wide as it gets. Let me just check the chat here. Do they sell Nikon cameras here? Yeah, a lot. Of course. ガヤガヤノイシー。まあね。新宿はちょっとガヤガヤかな。そうですね。新宿、渋谷の方がなんかうるさいイメージ。ここはなんか賑やか、賑やかでちょっといい感じ。So where should I head now? Like it's really dark over there. Should I head more towards that, like the business district over there, or should I head back to more towards the station? Let me know if you have any requests. Towards the park? Yeah? Okay. Let's walk towards the park. I think it should be okay. Yeah, the song is the jingle for Yodobashi camera. It's not a kid's song. They play that on repeat in the shop. I think it must be really annoying if you work there and you have to listen to that for 8 hours a day. Must go crazy. Yeah, I'm pretty much an introvert myself. I see the discussion you're having. When I'm socializing, I want it to be on my terms. If I'm forced to be around people when I'm not in the mood for it, then I go crazy. So this suits me very well. I can socialize with hundreds of people at the time, but I'm still like completely in charge of who I respond to, and you, my viewers, can't do anything about that. So that's pretty nice. It suits me very well. I mean, of course I enjoy socializing with people as well, but then it has to be like I said, on my terms, not for too long, not too many people at the same time. We have building again. Yeah, if not, I just feel very stressed and uncomfortable about it, and I just want to run away and go back home. So yeah, now we're approaching the business district side of Shinjuku. As you can see, we have Tocho here, Tokyo Metropolitan Building. Yeah, it gets dark pretty early this time of the year. And by the way, let me show you a fun little thing. So I'm actually not using Wi-Fi right now. I switched mobile phone plans a few days ago, and now I see this for the first time. Just a moment, people. Let me see if I can actually get a photo of this. Here we go. Let's see if I manage to capture that in a way that I can show you. Here we go. Yeah. Not sure if you can see that, but I'm actually streaming over 5G right now for the first time. So that's another milestone for this channel, I guess. Interesting. I did not expect that. Didn't even know that this phone supported 5G on this network, because it's not supposed to, according to the specs. But yeah, apparently it does. So let's see if it's smooth. Oops, turning red here. Turning red. Ah, sumimasen. No, not Huawei. This is Oneplus 5G, and yeah, I switched to Rakuten Mobile, which offers completely unlimited data, and they just launched their 5G network a few days ago. Before that it was 4G only, but yeah, they have 5G, but they're not supposed to have 5G in Shinjuku. Like, the coverage according to their official data is very, very limited, and only around their head office, which is close to where I live. So yeah, I'm really weird to see that it still says 5G actually. But yeah, my phone is not supposed to support the 5G band that Rakuten is using, so it's really weird. But so yeah, the free data, completely free data, and also entirely free plan, like no monthly fee at all for a year. So sorry if I'm sounding like a salesman or something now, but it's a really good deal. So yeah, I switched a few days ago. We'll see how it holds up. Actually, this is the first time I use Rakuten, use this plan. I still, even after switching, I was using my SoftBank Wi-Fi, because I think SoftBank still should have better network coverage than Rakuten, because Rakuten is kind of smaller, much smaller company, and they just started operating their mobile network, so it's not that well built out yet. Thank you, Forest Joe. Thank you very much. these streets are just so Tokyo to me. I really like these views. And it's super quiet around here, as you can see. Did everybody already leave their office? Or I wonder what's going on. Oh, this was a baseball field as late as the 1980s. That's really difficult to believe now. But I know that part of this area was actually built quite late, quite recently. And like over here, over on this side, was just kind of like farmland not too long ago. 新宿中央公園でビールかな。そうかな。そうしましょうか。So someone suggests that I should grab a beer in Shinjuku Park. That's not a bad idea. そうしましょうか。それか新宿駅の方でもちょっと面白い景色でビール飲めるけど、どっちの方がいいですか？So where should I go for the beer? Someone suggested the park over here, the Shinjuku Chuo Park, which is not a bad idea, but it might be a bit dark and not very interesting. My original idea was to grab one and sit at the newly built kind of veranda on Shinjuku Station, which is very photogenic place as well. And I think a bit more lively and interesting to you. Gamer4 asks me, hello, are you from Japan? I am not Japanese, but I live in Japan. Shinjuku 駅に見てた方がいいですか？そうですね。Yeah, the station sounds like a great idea. With the view of Docomo Tower, exactly. You know the place. Yeah, let's go there. Are you a fan of Japanese whiskey? Not really. I don't have any sophisticated whiskey sense or anything, so no. I can enjoy a whiskey every now and then, but yeah, I don't really know much about it, and I probably couldn't tell a $5 glass of whiskey from a $500 once. Thank you, Yulson-sai. Hibiki. Yeah, too bad that you had to cancel your stay, Terry. Hope you can come back or come here sometime soon. たくさん人がいますね。この辺あんまり人いないけど、コロナではまあ怖いけどまあそんなに心配してない僕が実は。Should host a fan club in Tokyo next year. Yeah, I definitely will. Once people start coming here, and if there's interest, I'll be more than happy to organize some events in the future. Cloudy sky? Yeah, a little bit. Are you Japanese? No, I'm not Japanese. I am Swedish. Yeah, 500 viewers. Yay! No, it dropped again. I'm still on 5G. Huh. I'm surprised. Coverage seems to be pretty good around here. And it's not even officially supposed to be a 5G area. 500 viewers, 200 likes. Yeah, come on, do something about that. Can do better than that. Get together with all your YouTube fans. Yeah, that would be great. I really hope I can. Doesn't seem like the battery drains any faster because of 5G either, so that's nice. I'm streaming for an hour now and it only lost like 25% battery. Has the virus caused a shift to home working in Europe? Yes, it has. More people are working from home now. It didn't used to be common at all in Japan to work from home actually, but now they're talking a lot about it. So that's a pretty big change. Oh, thank you. You gave me 2 likes from your 2 accounts. That's very nice of you. Even logging out and logging in again. Just to do that. Very kind of you. Shinjuku 駅、西口、鹿街。そうね。でもそういう多分そういう場所に行くと多分電波がちょっと弱くなるとストリームあんまりうまくできないと思います。今度錦糸町とかウグイス谷とかディープなとこでもらえませんか？そうね、あの辺ちょっと面白いかもしれない。いつか行きます。僕の家からちょっと遠いんですけど、でも時間があれば行きます。Are you going to walk through Golden Guy area? No, not today. I passed nearby there earlier in the stream, but now I'm in the complete opposite side of Shinjuku. Why can you read Uguisudani? Why not? It's a stop on the Yamanote line, so those station names are pretty easy to read. Good question, Yari. Good question. どこですか? Super chat. Malin Osawa asks, how long do you stay in Japan? I've been living in Japan for 12 years so far. Almost 13 actually. Coming up 13 soon. Watching from 2 devices simultaneously. Awesome, thank you. What time in Japan now? It's 6 o'clock in the evening or in the afternoon. Did you bring your family to Japan? No, I came here alone. Now I have a family in Japan, but I didn't bring anyone. That's amazing. You're almost Japanese. I don't know. I wouldn't say that. But, oops. One more view of the PlayStation building. Your kids speak both languages. Well, my my kid is 2 months old, so she just speaks a very unique language that no one else speaks. But hopefully we will raise her to learn at least 3 languages. Can you go to the Nichome area? Not today. I was around there before, but now I will just go to Shinjuku station, have a beer, and then the stream will end. And donated a lot. So we did break the record. I can even reveal how much people donated. In total, it was something like $140, but then Google takes their cut, so what I get is like 90 of those dollars. I think everybody here is heading towards Shinjuku station, just like me. And actually I got some comment the other day regarding super chats and whatnot. Like some person just accused me, like in a very rude way, just saying like, oh, you stopped shooting 4K videos because you earn more money from doing low quality live streams. And I got really upset from that comment actually. And first of all, I thought it was very rude, because who is this person? Like some nobody tells me what I should and shouldn't do. Like, I mean, people like me and anyone else on YouTube go great lengths at creating a lot of content that thousands of people enjoy for free, and then the viewers think that they have any rights to demand that we should do either this or that. I mean, I'm totally fine with, you know, when people ask me to shoot a specific area and they do it in a nice and polite way. That's super nice, and I don't mind that at all. But just people who think that they have some right to tell me how I should run my channel. First of all, that's just very, very rude and very annoying. And then secondly, if that was the case, I mean, the reason why I'm doing live is because I really enjoy to be able to communicate with all of you, my dear viewers. It's just so much more fun to shoot like this than just walking around silently and get like 0 response from anyone. So that's the reason why I switched. And if it was just for financial reasons, well, it is true that people donate more when I do live streams, and I'm really grateful for that. And that's definitely, you know, part of the reason. Like, I think it's very nice to get, you know, it's a nice way that people show their appreciation, and at least it also helps covering some of the, you know, costs involved with running this, like data plans, gimbals, train travels. A lot of things cost money. But then more importantly, like if that was the case, that I only did live streams because I get more money. Actually, live streams have like 0 or very low replay value. So the day I stop streaming, then I don't expect anyone to watch these streams at all, because yeah, hardly anyone does. Most people watch them on the day it's live, and then it's not really interesting. Whereas like the 4K silent walks, they have much higher replay value and last much longer. So in the long run, that would probably be a more you know, financially viable strategy to produce 4K everlasting, evergreen content. But yeah, I just really enjoy to be able to communicate and get this direct feedback with you. That's super fun, and it's almost like a bit addictive actually. And also I just feel that I've done so many silent walks around Tokyo, so I don't really feel that I have that much more to add with those, at least not right now. Maybe in a couple of years to document how the city has changed, if I'm still here. But yeah, for now I really enjoy live. Please go to the Shinjuku Southern Terrace. Yes, that's exactly where I'm heading. It just struck me that I don't know anywhere. I don't know where I can grab a beer around here. Does your child obtain Swedish nationality too? Yes, she does. Yeah, silent walks. I'm gonna do more of those in the future. At some point, especially from other parts of Japan. I still want to add those kind of things. But yeah, for now, like, my time is limited, and I have to choose between either a live stream or just a silent walk. Then I just enjoy doing the live stream more. So that's what I'm sticking to right now. Ah, look, Miyazaki Prefecture. That's where I went last week in Kyushu, and they have some Oktoberfest here. So let's see. Maybe I can get a beer here. This is perfect. Let's get this one, the most expensive one. Yeah, fancy beer today. Okay, so they couldn't open the beer for me, and I don't have an opener, and I'm not one of these cool kids who can open a beer with my teeth or anything, so that didn't work. Let's see if we can find beer somewhere else. I think if I go down here, there should be some convenience store. Use a lighter. Well, I don't have a lighter, and even if I did, I don't know how to open a beer with a lighter. I'm really bad with those kind of party tricks. You're giving me all sorts of creative ways to open it. Starbucks don't have beer. Huh. Yeah, everybody's getting off work now. Oh, so many messages in the chat now. I'm sorry, I have no time to respond to it. すごいいっぱいチャットでいっぱいメッセージが来るんですけど、今ちょっと読む時間がない。すみません。ちょっと落ち着いたら確認します。And here we have the fancy building. wonder if this place has beer. If they do, I will maybe grab one. You know, what is this? Chinese dim sum. Dim sum ka. Maybe no beer. Another streamer, it looks like. Shake Shack. What's the most popular social network there? I don't know. Mixi used to be very popular, but now I think it's probably Facebook. At the end is a beer cafe. Yeah, Line, of course, but Line is more like, is that really a social network? Maybe. I think of it more as a messaging app, but it has all sort of social networking functions as well now, so I guess it would qualify as a social network. Convenienceで瓶ビール買いましょう。はい、買いましょう。コンビニが見つかったらといいね。Where are you from? I'm from Sweden. If I got $5 every time someone asked that in the chat, I would be a rich man by now. Do they have beer at Shake Shack? If they do, it's probably ridiculously overpriced. Ah, この辺セブンある？多分この下ですね。あ、この中か。ここに行きます。I've only been to Malmö, Sweden. Very nice city. Yes, that's my hometown. Happy to hear that you like it. I'm pretty sure that there's a convenience down here. A Family Mart at the bus terminal, yeah. That's a bit different direction from where I am now. But yeah, there's one down here. Are you in any way near Nyköping in Sweden? Tokyo is pretty far from Nyköping, but my hometown in Sweden, no, it's not really that close to Nyköping. So, ここファミリーマート。あ、すいません。ひかりさん、セブンイレブンの説明ありがとうございます。ですが、ここでも大丈夫と思います。Autumn deer looming. Yeah, I hope so. Now I'm actually close to Yoyogi station. Ah, there's a 7-Eleven over there too. And then we have the Family Mart here. Only boring beer. Oh well, at least this one is a little bit stronger. 6%. Let's go for that. And I might get me some nice fruit juice as well. I'm really thirsty. Let's do some Shine and Shine blueberry. That sounds nice. Let's do that. put this down in my bag. Why don't you use Suica or Pasmo for paying? I don't know. I usually do for these small purchases, but at the same time I'm kind of, I don't know. Then I have to recharge so often. It's a really cool sweater. Let's head back to Southern Terrace and enjoy this little beer together before I wrap up the stream and head back home. Parking in town expensive? I think so. I don't drive, so I don't really know, but it looks very expensive, yeah. Oh no! これ発泡酒. This is 発泡酒. It's not real beer. 知らなかった。がっかり。発泡酒まずいな。So yeah, I thought I bought proper beer, but I brought this crappy fake beer called Happoshu instead. You get strange looks from passers-by as you talk to us. Yeah, I do. Sometimes people really look at me in a weird way. Most people don't. Most people don't care. They're too busy with their lives. But yeah, sometimes people do look at me in a weird way. Happoshu, 残念だ. Oh well, never mind. It's not the end of the world, but it's really mazui. Do people recognize you? No one knows what I look like except my Patreon supporters, so no, no one recognizes me. So, しょうがない. But cheap. Yeah. まあね、でも今税金がちょっと変わったね。ビールがもっと安くなったと、発泡酒とか他のお酒はもっと高くなりましたね。だからどんどんなんか発泡酒の意味がどんどんない。もしビールが発泡酒と同じ値段になると。Did you consider getting a famichiki? I'm not a big fan of those, and I will have dinner with my family at home, so yeah. 10 away from 600. Wow, not bad. Not bad. Good stream today. Good walk. Is your wife Japanese? Yes, she is Japanese. Now we're back at 4G. No more 5G streaming today, I guess. Which is weird. They should have, especially here around the station, they should put 5G base stations so that they can, you know, keep things as speedy as possible for as many people as possible. Good stream, good walk, bad beer. Yeah. Hi, can you drink alcohol in public? Yes, you can. There are no restrictions. Really? This people keep mentioning this Action Kid. I've never even watched that channel. I should check it out. Did he recommend me? Or was it like Google's algorithm that recommended me after watching one of his videos? Either way, I need to check it out, but he seems pretty big, so I would be very honored if he someone like that would, you know, give me a recommendation.最近の発泡酒は美味しくなってますよ。あ、そうなんだ。じゃあそうかな。本当かな。So this is a nice place. This is a good place for a beer, don't you think? I think this is a very good place for a beer. The sky isn't as dramatic as last time, but still. So let's see, where can we sit down and give you a decent view? Maybe over here? Maybe those girls will be very loud. I was thinking, can I sit here? Would that work? Then you almost get a reflection reveal of me. Almost. I like to tease you like that. Well, I'm okay with their sound. I'm more like if they will be annoying for you, so you can't hear. Yeah, with haircut, can you see? You can't really see that I got a haircut. Maybe you can. Okay, so mistake number 2 of the day. I forgot to bring my little mini tripod, so I have to hold the camera while I drink my beer. So oh well. Yeah, it is way shorter. I haven't had hair this short in a very long time actually. So maybe I should post a before and after pic on my Patreon. Or you will see what it looks like on my next Patreon only live stream. So for those of you who don't know, I have a Patreon channel or a Patreon page, and those who join me there get to see my Patreon only live streams where I do show my face. So yeah. Okay. Kanpai. Kanpai, kanpai. And let's see. So one of my Japanese viewers said that these days happoshu is not as bad as it used to be. It's not awful, but it's not great either. まあそんなに悪くないけど、やっぱり本当のビールの方が美味しい。もう終わりますか。そうですね。このビールの後は終わります。もう1時間半だからね。So I already streamed for an hour and a half, which I think is a pretty good length for a stream. Can we see more live streams in Patreon? Well, 1 or 2 more per month is what I usually do. I think usually just 1 per month. That's all I'm promising. If there's more than that, then yeah, consider it a little bonus. Hej från Gävle, tjena! So I'm trying to figure out where to point my camera. Shinjuku station sign, maybe. Nice quality, nice stream and nice quality. Yeah, great to hear that. It seemed to work very well with this. So basically, since that time, it buffered once, and that's when I switched off Wi-Fi and started using 4G instead. And since then, it's actually been working really well. So maybe I threw all that money into nothing. Like I paid for the 6-month SoftBank Wi-Fi 100 gig per month plan, which was quite expensive, but maybe I don't need it anymore. Well, anyway, it's good to have a backup. I really like how they renovated this area. It's very, yeah, it's a very good place to sit down, chill. Arigato K58 今度のライブもよろしくお願いします。だいたい毎日ライブやってますけど、日によって時間がちょっと違います。時々朝とか昼の方もライブやってます。So, let's see. When you are on assignment, does the client provide pocket Wi-Fi? They sometimes do. Sometimes when it's like press tours and they invite like journalists from other countries, then they usually provide Wi-Fi as well, like pocket Wi-Fi. But all the trips I'm going to in the coming month will be for me only, I think. So yeah, but then again, I mean, now I have unlimited data on my phone, so the only thing is that when I'm outside of the major cities, then Rakuten doesn't have their own network, so then I'm roaming on a different company's network, and when it's roaming I only get 5 gigs a month. After that it will be throttled to 1 megabit per second, and 1 megabit per second is still like fast enough for everything except streaming that I do. I mean, I can still watch YouTube, I can still, you know, do anything I need on that. So in practical terms it's always unlimited, but a bit slow. 結婚してますよ。はい、結婚してます。日本に住んでるんですか？はい、日本に住んでます。二子玉川に住んでます。彼は日本12年住んでます。そうです。合ってます。Enjoying Japan? 悪くない。でもまあ住みやすい、楽しい国けど、それだけで今回はとりあえずそれだけで。How's the Happoshu? It's okay. It's okay. It's for Happoshu it's actually decent, this one. It's 6%, so maybe it's just the alcohol level that makes me happy. I don't know. 12年間長いですね。そうですね、長いです。長いかな。15歳になった時は日本に引っ越しました。日本の好きなご飯は何ですか？ほとんど日本食が大好きです。そば、刺身、天ぷらと、なんか普通の定食みたい、何でも好き。なんか焼き魚定食とか焼きサバ定食とか 塩焼きサバ定食とか大好きです。Even fermented squid intestines? It's okay. なんていう What's it called again? 塩辛 Is that what it's called? 塩辛イカの塩辛かな。まあ I mean I don't love that, but I can eat it. I just wouldn't order it myself. お寿司も好きです。はい、もちろん。Is there mandatory quarantine in Japan? It's mandatory quarantine if you travel to Japan right now. If you are one of those very few people who are allowed to come here at all, you will be forced to have 2 weeks quarantine. Is robot restaurant closed because of COVID? I don't know. 塩辛渋いですね。渋いかな。まあ納豆も食べますけど、あまり好きではないけど。アニメが好きですか？いや、あんまりアニメは興味ないです。I always enjoy when Tokyo Explorer interacts with its Japanese audience. It always seems like another level than with the English bunch. Maybe, I don't know. In what way does it seem different? I mean, Japanese... I don't know, the Japanese people tend to, I don't know, the question they ask are very different. They always ask like, oh, can you eat Japanese food? And like, what parts of Japan do you like? And do you enjoy Japan? Like, it's kind of like the very standard set of questions that most new Japanese viewers always ask. But then again, I mean, a lot of Westerners ask the same questions as well, like, what do you do in Japan? And, do you speak Japanese? What's your job? Blah, blah, blah. So. 豊洲には行きましたか？いや、豊洲はまだ行ったことないけど、そんなに興味ない実は。昔の築地は1回しか行ったことない。仕事で1回行きましたけど、あんまりなんか楽しくないと思った。なんか普通の仕事してる人だけなので、なんかちょっと僕は邪魔しすぎた感じ、あんまり好きじゃなかった。実はそこの働いてる人は多分観光客はあんまり好きじゃないみたいなので、そのためにちょっと楽しくなかった。そうですね、外国人はアニメ好きな人ではない。そうです。Yeah, but your demeanor and intonation always switches. Maybe, yeah, I can imagine that. I think my Japanese is still pretty weird, and yeah. タコわさび、僕はタコわさび大好き。美味しい、すごい美味しい。魚たくさんありますね。まあそうですね。魚がとても美味しい。You went to a wedding in Odawara and they had a wedding cake made of kamaboko. I wouldn't want to eat that either. That sounds pretty gross. そうね、かまぼこはちょっとまあ食べれるけどあんまり美味しくない。そうですね、タコはさ、日本酒に合うですね。そうですね。How do you pronounce new woman? That's a very good question. I still don't know. I think the O becomes silent in Japanese. New woman. New, yeah. I really don't know how you're supposed to pronounce that.寒くなってきたら鍋が美味しくなる季節ですね。何の鍋が好きですか？そうですね、鍋美味しいね。僕はね、何の鍋が好き？まあ何でも入れたら美味しいですけど、僕は特に魚が好きので、タラとかホタテとかシーフード鍋が多分一番好き。でもまあ肉でも美味しい。So what's Haposhu anyway? So I think maybe S can answer that question better than I can. So what I know is that it's like, so the reason why it exists is because there's a special beer tax in Japan. I think I've touched on this before, but there's a special beer tax in Japan. So with Haposhu they omit some ingredients so that it doesn't qualify as real beer, so it's taxed cheaper and can be sold cheaper. But exactly what kind of things it is they omit, I don't really know off the top of my head because I never buy it, but I'm sure you can find that pretty easily. Do you like mentaiko? Oh, it's okay. Like, it's not something I would order, but if I'm at an izakaya and someone orders like mentaiko pizza, which is a thing here, then I have no problems eating it. ちゃんこ鍋も美味しいね。まあちゃんこ鍋ってなんか本当のなんかレシピはちょっとわからない。なんか全部の鍋を混ぜてるとちゃんこな鍋になるみたい。なんかいろんな何でも入ってるみたい。でもまあ本当のレシピあるかな。You are basically drinking soda water, artificial beer flavor, and ethanol. Tasty. ちゃんこ鍋食べたことない。あ、そうなんだ。美味しいよ。チャンスあればぜひおすすめです。両国の方いっぱいレストランある。日本のビールはまあ悪くないけど、やっぱりヨーロッパのビールの方が美味しいと思いますけど、日本のビールも、美味しいけど。So yeah, I'm sorry if the view here is very boring. I'm just reading the chat now and drinking my beer slowly, so and you can enjoy watching my reflection and the trains. Does Sweden have a beer culture like Germany? Yes, well we drink a lot of beer, and there's a lot of beer breweries, or not a lot but a few, but it's not as sophisticated and internationally recognized as in Germany. I think this little guy is kind of interested in joining my stream. Are there Swedish restaurants or bakeries in Tokyo other than IKEA? There's a few Swedish restaurants, but they're not very good. 日本のビールはどんな一番好きですか？なんか東京エールっていうの、ちょっとマイクロブルーリーっぽいのビールがとても美味しいと思います。キリンとかその大きな会社のビールはほぼ同じ味で、どっちでもなんか違うかどうかはちょっとわかんない。 maybe buy a cheap mini tripod and always keep. So the thing is, I always keep my mini tripod in the bag. The problem is that today I had a photo shoot, so I'm having my like bigger camera bag today, not the regular streaming man bag that I usually bring. So, and I forgot to bring the tripod. So that's the problem. Yeah.日本酒は好きですか？はい、好きです。あんまり詳しくないけど、なんかまあ安い日本酒はあんまり好きじゃないけど、なんか時々仕事でちょっと豪華な旅館とかところに行くならとても美味しいです。なんか大吟醸とか純米大吟醸とかそれは大好きです。なんか安いのカップ酒とかはあんまり飲めない。So sorry, lots of. How much would a cheap I mean, you can get a tripod for 100 yen or something like it. That's not really the problem. I have plenty of them already. The problem is just that I forgot to bring one today. Maybe I should have one in each of my bags. Maybe that would be the safest option. But, it's a bit of a flaw that there's no tripod built in. No, I don't think so. I think they did everything they could to make this as small as possible, which is great. Because when I fold it up, this Osmo Mobile 4, it's really tiny and it goes into my bag. And that was not the case with my previous gimbal. So this is so much easier. If they built in a tripod, it would probably mean that it would have to be a bit bigger at least. So instead they included this tripod that I usually bring, but yeah, I did forget it today. Is this live? Yes, it's live. This is live. 日本酒は漢字難しい。そうですね。名前はほとんど飲めないね。そう、美味しい日本酒が好きです。会津若松の日本酒は本当に美味しかった。そうですね。まあ福島とか東北の日本酒はほとんど美味しいですね。今週は実は、東北に行きます。あさってから、秋田と青森の方に行きます。あの辺からもうライブやってます。そこで多分日本酒を飲みながらのライブもできます。かもしれません。So my Japanese viewers are really fascinated about the fact that I like sake or nihonshu, and so especially northern Japan is famous for the high quality sake, and that's where I'm going later this week. So I told them that yeah, I might do some sake drinking live stream when I'm up in Tokyo. So please join me for that. I'm leaving 2 days from now, so Wednesday morning Japan time I'm leaving, and I will be coming back to Tokyo late Friday night. So at least Wednesday and Thursday I will do streams from northern Japan, and probably as a heads up there might be a stream on Friday morning, quite early Japan time. I'm not sure yet, but I might have a kind of unique little experience that I potentially can share with you live, but it's not sure yet, so I will keep you updated, especially through Patreon, about that. 今どのカメラを使ってますか？今普通の携帯のカメラ、スマホのOneplus っていうのスマホメーカーですけど、日本では多分お店が売れてないと思いますが、その会社、そのメーカーのカメラはとってもいいです。そのためにそのスマホを買いました。でも日本のお店では売れてないので、あとは日本のスマホは買いたくない。カメラの音があるから、それは大嫌い。だから日本の普通のお店で売ってるスマホは買っていないです。So I told them that someone asked about the quality of my camera and what phone I'm using, and I told them about that it's a OnePlus and that it's not really being sold officially in Japan. And then also I never really buy my phones in Japan, because if you sell the phone officially in Japan, it must have the camera has to make a sound whenever you take a photo, and I think that's stupid and I don't want that, so I never buy my phones in Japan. Like, if I'm taking photos of my baby when she's sleeping, I don't want to wake her up, and it's always super loud as well. この放送が終わったらラーメンとビール。ああ、いいな。Yeah, I mean, the reason is supposed to be to stop people from taking photos, candid photos. But then again, you can buy a pocket camera and they don't make any sound. Or like a GoPro or whatever, and they don't have to make a sound. So, I think it's stupid. Like, why does only phones have this? Like, if they really care about that, then they should make it mandatory for all devices, not just phones. And yes, I know that there are apps to circumvent that, but that's just annoying. Then you might run into other issues. You have to root your phone and whatnot. How do foreign phones work with their emergency system? It's been working for me. The last few phones I've had, they've all supported the emergency system. So they don't support it officially, I guess, but it works. Shirakami Yama. 白神山地に行くのかな。そうです。実はあの辺に行きます。そうです。Yeah, the area I'm going to in Tohoku is called Shirakami Sanchi, or at least that's one of the areas I'll be going to. It's quite well known in Japan. You're still using Streamlabs, right? Yes. Maybe I should check the official YouTube app again. It's been a month. Maybe they updated it. Maybe the image quality is better with it again. I don't know. Or maybe if you're watching the other streamers frequently, maybe you know if there's been any improvements, or if it's still just stuck on 720p. 東北地方は今紅葉シーンかな。そう今紅葉と思います。東北の秋が大好きです。何回も行きましたけど、とっても綺麗です。Okay, friends, I'm almost done with my beer. Yeah, that's right. The sign is a little bit broken, ね。そうね、このタイムスクエアの看板ちょっと壊れていますね。修理した方がいいね。高島屋だからちょっとイメージが重要。早く修理した方がいいと思います。Beer, yeah. Oh, it is a downgrade watching other live streamers after watching. Okay, I'll definitely stick with this then. My good old Streamlabs. Do you feel that other streamers are more stable in terms of the streaming quality, because I feel that my streams, I often bump into technical issues. I'm wondering if it's as common for the other ones, if it's like a Streamlabs thing, or if it's just something that everybody is having issues with. そうね、紅葉を見ながらお酒を飲むのは最高ですね。I only watch Tokyo Explorer live stream. Thank you, S. 英語のコメントに日本語で返信してる。あ、そうなんだ。Did I reply to some English comments in Japanese? あ、そうなんだ。ちょっとなんか切り返したら頭がちょっとおかしくなる。もしかして日本語で答えました。すみません。Sorry if I replied in Japanese to an English question. Your video is okay. Try 60 FPS. I tried 60 FPS. So my phone doesn't support 60 FPS in Streamlabs. I tried with an iPhone once, but that didn't work very well. 東北の温泉がいいですね。そうですね。あさってもちょっと面白い温泉に泊まります。そこからもストリームができるかな、わかんない。特別な許可が取るかな。取れるといいね。あ、そっか、高島屋の看板のコメントは英語だった。そっか、すいません。So I apparently replied to the comment about this Times Square sign in Japanese instead of English. But yeah, they should really fix that, because Takashimaya is kind of known as a luxury brand and shopping mall, and it doesn't look good if they have a broken sign. 新宿は美味しいラーメン屋さんたくさんありますよ。そうかな。今日はラーメン食べられないけど、僕はなんかちょっと多分ほとんどの人とラーメンなんか好きなラーメンはちょっと違います。僕はなんかちょっとさっぱりのなんか柚子とか入ってるラーメンが一番好きです。豚骨とか結構油が多いラーメンはそんなに好きじゃない。So, trilingual brain, yeah. Someone told me that there's lots of delicious ramen shops around Shinjuku, and I think that's probably true, but the type of ramen that I like is not really the type of ramen that most people like. So most people tend to like this really greasy pork broth ramen, and I'm more for the like kind of lighter salt or soy flavored ramen, ideally with a bit of yuzu flavor in it. That's like the ones I like the most. じゃあそろそろ2時間ですね。Almost 2 hours since I started this stream, so I think I will wrap things up soon, and my beer is finished as well. I don't know if you can hear, there's like a little bit left. 二子玉川からもライブして同じ高島屋あります。そうですね、まあ二子玉川実はよくあの辺からライブしてます。なんかちょっと時間がない日とか、ちょっとどっか行きたくない日とかは二子玉川の方にもライブやってます。先週もあの辺ライブしました。ですが、まあいつかもう一度やります。一番なんか行きやすいところだからね。あとまあ二子玉川の高島屋はすごく屋上のテラスがすごく素敵です。あの辺はよく行きます。今度のライブもそこに行きます。豚骨は人がを選べますね。そうね。お疲れ様です。会いましょう。また会いましょう。はい、お願いします。あともし興味あればこのビデオの説明でPatreon とInstagram のアカウントもリンクがあります。もし興味あればぜひそこで参加してください。 So, thanks a lot for today. And for those of you who are new to my channel, you have the links to my Instagram and my Patreon in the video description. And check those out if you want to. If not, that's fine too. And subscribe and like if you want to help me with the Google algorithm. If you don't like my videos, please press the dislike button to prevent me from getting more views from Google and YouTube, if that makes you feel better. But yes, that's it for today, and thanks a lot, and see you all soon again. ありがとうございます。また今度。おやすみなさい。ありがとうございます。さよなら。じゃあね。バイバイ。ヘイドー。